Bienvenidos a nuestra edición de GSP, la lenguaje y cultura de español. Esta edición es de la procesa de adopción internacional y las preguntas que son asociadas con la procesa.
Agree with the mother's decision to give up her child for adoption?
Yes, I do. I think that if the mother is not capable of raising her child correctly and caring for it, then there are other people on this world who can.
I agree with you. Are you familiar with the process of adoption?
No, all I know is that it's easier to adopt internationally than it is to adopt strictly in the United States.
And would you ever consider international adoption?
Yes, I think about it all the time. I want to adopt kids because I just want to help out less fortunate people and provide them a better future.
Is there any certain place you would like to adopt?
Wherever needs me the most.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you.
With the mother's decision to give up her child for adoption?
I believe it would depend on the circumstance, but generally, if they are willing to put up the child for adoption, it probably gives them a better life than they would have with the mother.
Are you familiar with the process of adoption?
Not entirely. I know what it is.
What do you know about it?
I'm assuming it's where a family willing to take care of a child takes care of a child who has a family that's not willing to take care of it.
And would you ever consider international adoption?
I'm a fan of the principle, but I'm not much of a children fan, but I do think international adoption is a very good thing. Very good choice.
Where would you like to adopt from? If you had that, if for whatever reason you took the opportunity.
Asia.
Do you agree with the mother's decision to give up her child for adoption?
Yes,
Why do you agree with it?
because she's a mom.
Are you familiar with the process of adoption?
No,
No? You don't know anything about it?
I think the parents give up the baby.
That's true. They do give up their baby. Would you ever consider international adoption?
International adoption?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Where would you like to adopt?
China, because I like chewy.
I agree. Thanks. Do you agree with a mother's decision to give up her child for adoption?
It's her choice, yeah.
Okay. Are you familiar with the process of adoption?
Yeah, same people go through.
Okay. And what do you know about it?
Well, it can be a very good thing or it can be a very bad thing. It just kind of depends.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Would you ever consider international adoption?
Personally, I wouldn't because there's people in the States that need it, but I don't guess I see anything wrong with it.
Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
With a mother's decision to give up her child for adoption?
Yes, I do. There are times when a mother can't handle the child, the raising of a child, and she can give it up for adoption. There are times when she thinks she needs to adopt, but at the last minute changes her mind. And I still believe that that's her decision. So yes.
Are you familiar with the process of adoption?
Generally, I have not adopted, so I know that the paperwork is tremendous, but I don't know the extent of it. I don't know how painful it is. But I have many friends who have adopted children. So.
And would you ever consider international adoption, or have you ever considered it?
I have not considered international adoption, but I know of many friends who have and who have internationally adopted and are so happy. I personally would find someone here in America who needs it because I know that there are plenty of children.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Go. All right, do you agree with the mother's decision to give up her child for adoption?
I think that it's totally up to the mother. If they don't think that they can take care of the baby, then I think it's the best decision for the baby.
You agree the same? And And then, are you familiar with the process of adoption? More so international adoption, but do you know, like, what all do you know about it?
I'm kind of familiar with it, but not very.
Just like the general stuff. And then, would you ever consider international adoption? Where do
I
you,
would.
Where would you guys adopt from? If you had the choice, you don't always take the option, but
I just say I'd probably do research and see like wherever the most need is.
right. Okay. All right. Thank you, ladies.
No problem.
All right. Thanks for your time. My hands like shaking. Do you agree with the mother's decision to give up her child for adoption?
I think it depends on the situation, of course.
Oh, okay.
If she can provide for the child or not.
Right. Are you familiar with the process of adoption and like what all do you know about it?
Very little. No, not really.
Okay, so that's the same with international adoption as well?
Pretty much.
Okay. Would you ever consider international adoption if you learn more about it?
I don't think it's for me, honestly.
Really? You'd rather just keep it in the United States or not adoption at all?
Probably not adoption at all, honestly. It's me personally.
Really? Okay. All right, thank you. Do you agree with the mother's decision to give up her child for adoption?
What mother?